If there was no Gersher today, these kids would pretty much be lost.
As a social worker, I see a tremendous need for schools like Gersher Yahuda.
It gives every child a chance to be the best that they can be.
It is surprising that this little Sephardic jewel of a school is really a place that is cutting edge. This is where it's happening.
My son was diagnosed at 2.5 as borderline autistic, and he did not speak until 4 years old. Since no place would take my son, I was going to make a place for my son. And that's what we did. And he was here for 2 years, and he walked out of this building with more confidence than anyone I know. Never needed a tutor again, never needed a therapist again, never needed a resource room. He never needed it. That was it. He was on his own and he flew.
Was diagnosed as language delayed. I wanted to place him in a special ed yeshiva, and I have been thrilled from kindergarten through 8th grade. Gersher Yahuda saved my son's life. He is learning to the maximum potential. He fits into the community. He has really nice Syrian friends. A little emotional.
Yeah, his kindergarten teacher told me the first year that, so she goes, so he'll always struggle. He'll always struggle. That's what you tell him, he's always gonna struggle. That's not an answer. And that's when I knew to look for a school for him. Reading, his writing, his penmanship is unbelievable from here. He strived here.
Tension started in the house. We had issues with him doing his homework. We had issues thinking that he was just giving us a hard time, but all along he wasn't giving us a hard time, he was having a hard time. So when we finally got to the root of the problem, we realized that he was struggling. Not only we were struggling, the whole family was struggling.
It was probably the best thing we ever did for our son and for us and for our house. I truly believe that this place changed his life.
Parents of children with learning disabilities face numerous challenges: sibling rivalry, homework issues, bedtime issues, things like that. What we really try to do is hold their hands in finding services and helping them in serving their needs and making their task that much easier.
The school's miles ahead of anybody, anywhere.
Even here, they didn't know if this was the perfect fit for him. They gave him a chance, and he went from not having letter recognition to, in 60 days, learning how to read, which was amazing. And I remember him bringing me a book and reading it to me, and I thought he memorized it. And I brought another book, a Clifford book of some sort, and he read it, and it was just music to my ears. It was just something amazing.
Hi, my name is Alana Beta. I attended Gersher Yahuda when I was 9 years old for about 2 years. I then went to Magen David High School and got into the college of my dreams, which is the Fashion Institute of Technology. I am now married and have a beautiful daughter.
Graduation, the kids had to write some words of gratitude to the teachers, and my son, being the wonderful child that he is, wrote a story about this place, Gersher Yahuda. And the words were, and I was struggling, I was having a hard time, and I didn't have any friends until my parents found a school in the community that changed that. I'm paraphrasing, I don't have it for real, but it was powerful. And they weren't my words, they were his. He delivered that speech at graduation, and there were about 150 people crying.
We hope that you will carry the knowledge and self-confidence that Gersher has instilled in you for the rest of your lives. We know that you will use these tools to accomplish great things in your life, and we know that you will continue to make your parents and your community proud. You should know that there are no limits to your potential.
I'm blown away at hearing some of the things that happen when a combination of love, patience, and uplifting of a kid's confidence and what that can do.
We definitely owe Gersher Yahuda so much, more than we can ever express, because they've really turned my son Eddie into a superstar.
I tell people, if you want to see God's miracles today, come here.